Hello, hello, and happy Monday to you. This is Isaac from the Movies at Grandma's House podcast. Thank you so much for stopping by for a visit. This is our bonus audio only episode. We love to go back, review the movies from our childhood, but we like to keep up with you, the listener. So, big thank you for joining in on our podcast. We keep promoting it, we keep talking about it because it's exciting. We are about to come up on our 100th episode. So, want to give this little teaser, little spoiler for you. We are actually going to be recording that episode soon. If you don't want it spoiled, some people like to know what the movie is when it's dropped. So just cover your ears right now if you don't want it spoiled. But yes, we are going to have for our 100th episode 1994's The Lion King. So if you want to get your voice heard, we love to give you a shout out. Be sure to message us any memories, the ratings that you have as well. We'd love to hear from you, but join in on the fun because we're going to celebrate. We're going to have a good time. 100 episodes. It's so crazy to think. Again, we've been doing this for over 2 years and it's just flown by. We've had so much fun hearing all the memories from you as well. So don't hold back. Feel free to message us. We'd love to hear your memories with The Lion King or any other movies for that matter. Any other requests that you have for us to consider. We just love to hear your thoughts as well. Well, one thing I wanted to talk about was on Threads. It's a platform you can find us, you can engage with us. I posted a question out there, and it's kind of funny because I initially had a question about a movie theme song, and I'll get to what kind of answers we got. It was actually awesome. So thank you guys. I'm going to give some shout outs here. But initially, my thought with a theme song was there was an artist or a band that would play a song they wrote or they would at least perform, and that would be used in the marketing. So think like the original was An American Tail. That's what really made it popular and big. A lot of Disney movies in the 90s, you saw that, but it kind of spilled over even into the 2000s. But that's the question I was originally going for. But I actually got a lot more on scores of movies, which I love. That is awesome. I'm going to get to some of these answers, just give you guys some highlights, some shout outs, but maybe I'll do that on another episode and I'll make sure that I phrase the question a lot better than I did. So, yes, I said, what is your favorite movie theme song? Again, that could be for a score, it could be maybe an artist or someone that lends their music, their catalog, or whatnot. But here's some answers. I thought this was really good. Give a shout out to NB_SB_PK_cats. Awesome name, by the way. Said the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. He's a pirate. That's the name of the song. They said, I have it as my song for several alarms, and I will let those alarms play through most of the time. It's a banger. I've heard that song oftentimes just even in the store. Maybe the people working there are like, I want to have this epic theme song going as I'm working. I've heard it at amusement parks. It's kind of an epic theme song. I agree. Like I could see that being an alarm, those kinds of things. So that's a good pick right there. Tim Hall, Burp DX. Funny. Again, great screen names here, but North by Northwest theme, that's a throwback right there. That is a movie I have not seen in years, but I'm going to have to go back and watch. I recall that one having a great theme. So that one I have to give a shout out to. Great job on that. Again, Tim Hall Burp DX. I think that's your screen name there. Give a shout out to D Solary71 because, again, I didn't maybe phrase the question the best way. So they asked, is it score or actual song? Either one's fine, though. So they went ahead and did score E.T.'s Flying Theme by John Williams. Yes, that is a fantastic theme. How does that not lift your spirits and just like you feel like, yeah, it's just a great moment in the movie, but also that theme is just fantastic. And then for song, they have Gonna Fly Now from Rocky. So great picks there. And I'm also just kind of looking through Zach William one said Rainbow Connection. So if you're a Muppets fan, I think you would agree with that. That's a great song. That's more along the actual song, not a score. I've got some other ones in there. Theme from Shaft. I think that's more of like a TV show. So by definition, technically that's a TV show, but I guess that was made into a movie if you want to look at that. And then I got to give a shout out to Anna Field Guide. It's been giving us a lot of comments, so thank you so much for engaging with us as well. But wanted to give you a highlight and a shout out. It's a theme song to The Incredibles. Yes, love The Incredibles. And Michael Giacchino, I think I'm saying his name wrong. I'm terrible with saying names, but he is really well known now, but that was more of his earlier. He was starting to really rise up and make those really great soundtrack scores. I agree. That's a great theme, though. Got to give you a highlight on that. So for me, I think if I were to pick one, going with more on the score side, like I said, maybe I'll reserve more of an artist or band, that kind of a soundtrack to a song. I'll save that for another bonus episode. So going with a movie theme song, I think John Williams kind of has that covered. I know a lot of people also said you have Star Wars, you have Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park. I grew up with that. That's like a soundtrack of my childhood as well, hearing that oftentimes. But I'm going to go with one a little bit. It's well known, but I wasn't seeing anybody has an answer putting this in there. And this is the Back to the Future theme. Alan Silverati, I think that's again how you say his name. I apologize. Call me out, critique me, say I cannot say names if I'm saying that wrong. But that's one I think of too, a theme song. It went through all three of the movies, the first one coming out in 1985, all the way up to 1990. I can't even remember the marketing. It had Back to the Future 3 toys. I believe it was at McDonald's. So all kinds of nostalgia is tied to that theme song. That's probably one I kind of lean towards. But there are so many. I could go on and on. Like I said, with John Williams, he's got that space covered very well. But there's ones I'm missing. I'm trying to think of other ones off the top of my head. Those are ones I saw in the answers, comments. Great job on lending those. But be sure you leave us a comment if there's any that we missed. We'd love to hear your pick for favorite movie theme song. And stay tuned again. We're going to have another bonus, maybe cover more of your artist band song that goes towards a movie. Maybe it was used in marketing, those types of things. So stay tuned for that. And if you aren't on Threads, I highly recommend it. It's a great way to check us out. We have a lot of movie discussions going on there. So go check us out. There's all kinds of other platforms we're on. We're on your Facebook. We're on Instagram. Feel free to follow us there. But if you want to engage in the discussion, I'm going to be throwing some questions out on Threads, and you just might get highlighted. You might get a shout out on a bonus episode. So that's it for now. Again, stay tuned. Our 100th episode is going to be coming out soon. And again, message us if you have any memories when it comes to The Lion King. We are really excited to be sharing that with you. Lots of stuff going on, but it's all in the end, it's just having fun, enjoying the nostalgia of going back through these childhood movies. So that's going to do it for now, guys. Thank you again so much for stopping by for this short visit, this bonus episode. But as we say, remember to be kind and rewind. We'll see you next time.